Hi Santi, first question I have to ask you, how is the ankle?
Oh, the ankle has been tough because there have been some weeks that, in the past, that I was playing with pain, and then the injury or the ankle started getting worse and worse. So, yeah, I needed to stop. But now I just want to see the present and the future and to live the past because the only thing we can change is the present to create the future. So I'm motivated that I'm doing a good recovery, and I hope in a few weeks I can play again.
The injury, does it go back to the Gold Cup in the summer? Have you been playing with it for quite a long time and it's been affecting you?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Of course, at the beginning it was just a little bit painful. So we as a football player, if we have a little pain, we just keep going. It's normal for us, and I think it was like a mistake, but I know every football player would do the same, because we love to play, we love to continue playing. So yeah, I keep going since the Gold Cup, even before the Gold Cup. I was with the pain, and then it starts getting worse and worse and worse, and now it's the time to stop.
Has it been something that has affected you throughout your time at Milan? Since you came to Milan, has it been just a problem for you, the ankle?
I don't want to put any excuses, I decide to play. I decide to play like this. So no, it hasn't been a problem. I just want to keep going, to keep working, and to never back down. Just keep going and keep pushing because I trust myself and I know that the things with me personally will change for sure.
Did you get to the point where you thought, there's a World Cup in the summer, it's a big season for Milan, I have to get this done now, I have to get it fixed?
Yes, for sure, for sure. For me, was like this season was like for me in May. I was like I couldn't believe I have this opportunity with Milan, with the World Cup, with my national team, with my people, and yeah, then the pain starts coming, and then it was the decision to do surgery, to don't do it because it's an important season with the Milan, and it comes the World Cup. So yeah, it was a tough decision. But at the end, now that it passed some weeks, 1 month from the surgery, I can say it was the best decision. And the only thing is that maybe I could do it before the decision. But like I say, the past, we cannot change it. So now I'm really happy that I make the surgery and just looking forward for come back stronger. Yeah.
So looking to the future, do you feel you'll be back soon? Are we talking February, March?
Yeah, I hope in March I can be ready. That's the goal. Of course, it could be more, it could be less, but let's see the progress. But I hope in March I can be playing.
Obviously, if you're fit in March, you play March, April, May, World Cup in the summer. How big is that on the horizon for you?
No, I think it's a perfect time. I think we have, if we are talking for the World Cup, I have 2-3 months that I can prepare myself with double trainings, double sessions, and I know I will be fit as never.
What is it like to... A World Cup is a special tournament anyway, but a World Cup in your own country. Certainly the group stage, you've got 3 games in Mexico and the knockout stage early on. What does that mean to you to play in a World Cup on your home soil in Mexico?
It's an amazing opportunity that God gave us because normally it's like some players do not live this, no, to play a World Cup in your country, and we have the opportunity to do it. So yeah, we are really enthusiastic is the word, I think. And we are really happy to play there because also our family will be there, our people, our stadium. Yeah, it's our country, so we need to be strong and we will be strong.
And you missed the last World Cup, so how important is this World Cup?
Yeah, for sure. I missed the last World Cup at the end in the last list. And of course it didn't felt really good. because it's a dream for every football player to play a World Cup, but this is football. 4 years after, I have a new opportunity. Thanks God that He put me here in this place, and I want to fight for the spot first, and then for winning.
So, but what is it like for Mexico? Because we know every time a World Cup, Mexico must get to the quarterfinals, and it hasn't happened since '86 when you last hosted the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, is that an intense pressure that you feel because the home fans expect so much?
Yeah, I mean, the fans expect a lot to pass. It says in Mexico, el quinto partido,
Yeah.
the fifth game. And now that we are home, I think I would not say easier because every game will be tough. But I think with our people at home in Mexico, I think we can make it for sure, and we will work for it because the words it doesn't work if you just talk. You need to do it, and we are trying to work as hard to complete that goal.
So Mexico is a family. USA Mexico is not a family. It's kind of rivals, but you've got a USA rival at Milan in Pulisic. Do you talk a lot about the World Cup and like Mexico USA and who's the best?
Yeah, yes, of course. This is always a dressing room talk, not just with Pulisic, but with everyone. Like they make jokes of to us, or they ask like, who is better, USA or Mexico? And I start saying Mexico. Pulisic starts saying USA. It's a fight in the dressing room, but everything with love. At the end, if we play a game, we are enemies, like you say, we are rivals. But in the dressing room, he's one of my best friends, Pulisic. So yeah, we are always together, and I hope if he's not playing against Mexico, that he does well. But if he's playing against Mexico, of course, if I need to kill him, I kill him. You know, it is like this football.
You have to do better than USA. You must, as Mexico, do you have to be better than US?
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, myself, I would love to play against USA in the World Cup because of this rivalry that the football brings, and because the fans love this. No, I love to live this type of games.
So how big was the Gold Cup? Last year you beat the US in the final. In the Gold
Yeah,
Cup.
it was amazing. For us, win the World Cup, it's amazing, but beat USA in the final World Cup is the double. So yeah, this rivalry starts a long time ago, and it keeps going. So I know the fans enjoy a lot to beat USA. So we were really happy to win the World Cup against them.
So with Christian, has he helped you? You've been injured and you've been recovering. Has he been a close friend and helped you, come through that difficult time?
Yes, he was a really good friend in this difficult moment. We have a lot of things in common. He's also believer of God. He is also, we like NFL. We like some sports together, and we watch it. Sometimes I go to his house and do a barbecue and watch the NFL. So it's a nice teammate, a nice friend. But yeah, at the end, if he put the shirt of USA, he's a rival.
Obviously, in terms of the World Cup, if Mexico win their group, there's a possibility you could play England in the round of 16 in the Azteca. Now, England fans will remember the Azteca was a very famous venue. The Hand of God was in the Azteca.
Yeah.
If you play England in Mexico in the round of 16, that would be a very tough game for England, yeah?
It would be really tough, to be honest. But I mean, at that stage, everyone who you will face up, it will be hard, But something I have seen in the dressing room is that even if we are not like the strongest national team, no one wants to face Mexico in Mexico, No one. I think everyone in the dressing room was telling me this, like, I hope we don't face Mexico because we know you are really hard, you are really strong, and more if you are at home. So I know, like, what we think about England, that it's a really hard national team to play against. I know they think the same.
But how special is the Azteca?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. When you see 90,000 people with the green shirt, everyone screaming, It's difficult for the rivals, and for us it's like a push, a giant push.
Can I just ask you about Gilberto Mora? You talk about the pressure on Mexico, but he's 17 years old. Do you guys have to protect him a little bit from the focus? Because I guess he will get a lot of pressure because he's so young this year.
Yes, he's having a lot of pressure, but I think he's really mature. I don't know if the word. Mature, yeah. Like he knows how to manage the things. He plays like he has 30 years. It's incredible. But yeah, we will protect him a lot because he's our kid, he's our friend, our brother. Like I said, it's a family thing. And also I know that he has a really good family behind him that supports him a lot. He has a team that also supports him a lot. So I hope he will get a good career.
Can he be one of the players that emerges as a star at the World Cup?
Yes, I think he already does. He's already amazing doing with his club. We saw him in the World Cup. Like it was his first tournament with the national team, and like I said, I think he was the best player of us with 17 or 16 years old. So yeah, we respect a lot that, and I hope he continues like this. It's also important the mentality, as you say. So we will keep him away from the bad. We will keep him away from the bad side of the. I don't know how to say it in English, but the lado malo de la escena.
The noise.
Yeah, with the noise and everything. So we will try to push him a lot to be the player that he potentially see on him.
Can I just ask you one question about the US? As an outsider, as a Mexican, how far can the US go in the World Cup? Do you think they can reach the quarterfinals, or do you think that maybe not?
USA?
Yeah.
No, I think they have a really national team. I think they can make. If I need to say something, maybe quarterfinals. I think they're strong. Yeah.
And let's just finish on a positive note. We're in January now. You're confident of getting back in March. What does the perfect 2026 look like for Santiago Giménez?
Well, first thing, I just want to be good from the ankle. I think that's the main goal, talking in football issues. So I want to be fit as 100%. And then if I am good with the ankle, I think everything will come alone, Everything will come automatically because I'm a worker. I know how to do the things. And I just want to be fit from the ankle, and then from that, just keep going.
For the World Cup?
For the World Cup, I will be ready. Yeah.